So I think that this topic, the kind of take action, the raise awareness, like it feels so important to me. Because I think that I think we live in a world where we give a lot of messages that we should be okay, that we should be strong, that we should be happy, that we should be grateful. And I think all of those things are great qualities. And I think that none of us can be happy and strong and grateful and proactive and actively engaged in self-care, whatever that is, all the time. I think none of us can do that. And so I think that for me, when I think about raising awareness, I think that one of the most powerful things is that we can send a message that you're not abnormal and you're not alone if you feel depressed, if you've thought about ending your own life, if you're having that thought right now. You're not failing if the things that you have done haven't made you feel better. And I think that we have to get to a place where we can say to each other, like, it's okay not to be okay. You're not the only one who's had that experience. And there are things that we can do, right? Like, we can be together through this. You don't have to be alone. And the more that we combat that stigma around mental illness, the more that we combat the stigma around suicide loss, the more that we're willing to talk about those things, I think the less alone people feel. Because it can't always be up to the person who's struggling to reach out. They can't always do that. And my guess is that there are a lot of people who are coming to this event or who are listening to these stories that have been shared who can identify with that, right? Like, sometimes things have been so bad that I couldn't have made a phone call if I wanted to. I literally couldn't have picked up the phone. Like, the phone was too heavy to pick it up and to do what I needed to do. And so we can't put all of the pressure on the person who's struggling. Like, we have to make it okay to recognize when folks aren't doing well. We have to make it okay to be the one to reach out, to ask, to notice when things are not going well for someone. And I think that that's my biggest hope. That's my biggest hope for events like these. Like, let's just all recognize that suicide is a part of the human experience. It's a part of the human experience. So many people have had their lives touched by suicide, and we have to stop thinking about it as something that only affects those people or folks over there. Like, it is in the room with you probably every day, whether you know that or not, in the spaces that you're walking in. And so I think that the more that we can make it okay to tell those stories, the less alone folks will feel and the more lives we can save.